Hey guys, Matt here again, one of the associate instructors for With You With Me, and today I just wanted to make a short little video on Domain Dossier and IP Abuse DB. These are two or three tools that I use in my everyday job. So just to give you a bit of an overview, Domain Dossier is a tool used to generate reports from public records about domain names and IP addresses to help solve problems and investigate cybercrime. IP Abuse DB, or database, is an IP address blacklist for security teams and sysadmins to report IP addresses engaging in abusive behaviour on their networks, or to see if a particular IP address has been blacklisted. So to get started, we simply want to type Domain Dossier into our search engine, and we should get a return of this, so we simply click the top one. Ignoring the IP address that's in there for the moment, we can see here we've got a couple of checkboxes, so we want to go ahead and check all those boxes. They won't always return something, but it's better safe than sorry. Just to give you a bit of an insight, you can see here there's a few bits of information that it's going to try and return. So we've got the owner's contact information, where the IP address is geographically located, what type of server is at that address, and so forth. So I've got a couple of IPs here. We'll click with the top because I know it's probably the worst of the two. We paste it in and we simply hit enter. Alright, so straight away it's returned something. We can see that there's a lookup failed for that on the address lookup itself. And for the domain whois record, or the domain name, there is no record returned. But when we scroll down a little bit, we can see we've got abuse contact for that IP range, which is quite a large IP range. Anti-spam at ns.chinanet.cn.net. We can see that it originates from China, and we've got a province name. So straight away for myself, even by just looking at that source country of China, that's a red flag. The further we scroll down, the same information is just kind of repeated. We've got some contact numbers. Like I said, we've got an actual email address to report abuse. However, that probably won't achieve much. Now, the fact that it's flagged, quite quickly and quite bad for us, we want to pump that straight into IP Abuse DB. We want to click the first one that's returned. We want to get confirmation. So we already know that China, for me, there'd be no reason why I should see a Chinese IP address operating on a network that I'm monitoring. So we're going to go ahead and paste it into here, and we're going to get it to return something. So straight away, we've got a nice big red bar, which straight off tells us that it's bad. It's got 8800 reports, or previous reports for it, with a confidence score of 100%. So that's pretty much straight away telling us that it's bad, and it's probably an IP address that we want to block at a firewall level or outer layer firewall. Once again, we've got an internet service provider, ChinaNet. We don't know what the type of usage it's used for is. Domain name, country, and the city. If we scroll a little bit further down, we can see previous reports. So 57 minutes ago, we actually had it reported. And the categories it's been reported for, brute force, SSH. So that is definitely something that we do not want trying to get its way into our network. Now, you can scroll through each one. There's 589 pages of reports here, so it makes pretty quick sense that it's malicious in intent. We can also put our own report in. So we can simply click the report, and we can put a report in. It'll tell us to fill out the categories. Or if it's something that's new, that we see it hasn't been reported for, or there's a few events for it being reported previously, and we can see that it's trying to brute force or SSH or some malicious intent on our network, we can put a report in for it. And this is just giving back to the community in terms of the security side of it. The other thing finally we can do is we can click on whois. Now whois is going to return something very similar to what our Domain Dossier returned. However, this doesn't always return anything, so it's always good practice to start with Domain Dossier to get a bit of an understanding of where it originates from, and then we can do a deeper dive. But you can see here the same piece of information have been returned. The province, the abuse contact email address we can email and probably get nowhere with. That's pretty much going to leave it there for the IP abuse and Domain Dossier. If you have any more queries or questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch. You can actually now book a call with myself. So if you do feel the need that you would like to have a chat or want to learn more, please go ahead and do that. Until next time, I'll catch you later.